And so, because of the DIY ethos still of punk, how are they sharing this music? Well, they're sharing it through zines, making their own magazines to tell people about the music that they love. Through college radio, because a lot of these bands are still indie bands. They're not getting major label press or play, so you have to do it through independent radio stations, which were big on college campuses. And they're doing it at indie record stores. You have to go to smaller underground clubs and underground places to find them. And so it became this point of pride to find these bands that no one else was listening to in your region. And it was speaking to people who, once again, felt a little displaced, felt like they didn't belong. They prided themselves in their underground nature. They prided themselves in not listening to the same music as everyone else. We're just a little different. We're a little misunderstood. And we're pushing back against society, first in a very aggressive way, and then in this very introspective, listening way. And that becomes a second wave of emo music. And like I said, it's a little nerdier. It's a little more sit in your room and smoke and think about all of existence, but that becomes a whole movement of emo. And this is where some of you might have an image of like the guys in flannels with thick rimmed glasses. That is part of emo culture, and this is where that really comes up. We're going to buy our clothes from thrift stores. We're going to do it ourselves, and we're not going to look like everyone else because we're deep, we're thinkers, and that's how we want our music to sound. And this is the point where, emo starts to have a uniform, has to start to have a look, and that underground aesthetic of being people who are listening to something that no one else is listening to, checking out bands no one else listens to, becomes a point of pride, and that will be important for later on in how we understand emo.